Hello everyone, welcome back to Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi, and today we're going to be playing through story mode with Ishida Mitsunari. Let's have a look at him. So we've seen Mitsunari quite a few times so far, just because he's so important to the overall plot of Basara and the Sengoku not area. So he was a retainer of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and he was very loyal to him, along with Ieyasu, and Ieyasu killed Hideyoshi between the events of Basara 2 and 3, and basically said that he was too ruthless, and that Ieyasu was going to unite the country under these bonds of friendship. So Mitsunari opposes Ieyasu and forms the Western Army to fight against Ieyasu's Eastern Army, and they basically split the country in half and amass their forces and eventually clash at the Battle of Sekigahara, where Hideaki betrays Mitsunari, and Mitsunari ends up losing, and Ieyasu unites the country. So Mitsunari is usually portrayed as more of a villainous character, just because he opposes Ieyasu, who's more of a hero of the story. But Mitsunari is actually not such a bad guy. He's a bit fanatical about Hideyoshi, and he's understandably very angry at Ieyasu, so you'll hear him screaming Ieyasu's name a lot throughout the series, and we've already seen that before. Mitsunari is voiced by Tomokazu Seki, so he's got a pretty good voice actor, and Mitsunari is actually a pretty nice guy. He's pretty honorable. It's just maybe his vengeance and his anger is clouding his judgment. So I know we've already played a little bit of him in Sakon's episode and Hanbei's episode, but I want to give him an episode of his own because he's pretty fun to play. So here's his regular outfit. We'll show off these again just because for the sake of completion. Second outfit. This is a Devil May Cry collab outfit. This is Virgil's outfit. So he fights very similarly to Virgil. He uses like a katana and like a Iaijutsu kind of style where he sheaths and unsheaths it, and you see a lot of like flashy effects and speed. So they share a lot in common. Here's a blue colored outfit. And then here's the Tales of Zestiria collab outfit with Miklio's costume. A bit not really suitable for Mitsunari. It's kind of strange to see him wielding a staff. Actually, I'm not sure how it looks like when he wields a staff because he doesn't have a sheath to go along with it. I think he just uses an invisible sheath and uses the staff like a sword. Oops, no, I don't want to keep that. Let's have a look at his weapon as well, or rather his joke weapon. Alright, it's a tennis racket. How does he sheath and unsheath this? Oh, he's actually got a holder for it. That's actually pretty clever. So Mitsunari's design, and I've talked about this before, when I first saw his character, I thought he looked kind of strange. I think he looks better in the official artwork than he does in the in-game model. The in-game model seems to make his head look kind of big, just because his hair shape is really very strange. It's very vertical. But he looks really good when people draw him in fan art, and I've grown to like him a bit more, especially playing through most of his story modes and seeing a little bit more of his character. He's grown on me over time, even though his outfit is still maybe not as cool as some of the other characters in the game. So this is my computer partner, Yoshitsugu. We've seen him before. So he's covered in bandages because he was famous for having leprosy, and he was an advisor to Mitsunari in particular. In the Basara series, he's kind of depicted as being very like cynical and kind of evil. He has been ridiculed all his life because of his leprosy, so he wants to get back the world and show the world pure despair. So he says that he's helping Mitsunari so that he can basically bring despair to the rest of the world. But as you play through his story mode in Basara 3, you find out he actually does care for Mitsunari. In one of his endings, he like defends Mitsunari from Tadakatsu and dies from his injuries. In another one of his story paths, he plots with Motonari. So the two of them like collude to get people to join the Western Army. And Motonari asks Yoshitsugu, like, what's your goal? And Yoshitsugu says, I want to give everyone despair. And Motonari says, even yourself? And he goes, even myself. Motonari goes, even me? And he goes, yes, even you. And then Motonari goes, even Mitsunari? And then Yoshitsugu goes, even... And he finds himself unable to finish his sentence, and Motonari calls him a fool, basically for not sticking to his own values. So, like, it's actually kind of an interesting relationship Yoshitsugu has with Mitsunari. In the Sengoku era, the historical Yoshitsugu actually has quite a bit of mystery surrounding his life. There's a little bit of a dispute sometimes between what is fact and what is fiction. He's often portrayed as being very good childhood friends with Mitsunari and have worked with each other under Toyotomi for a very long time. Romanticized in a way. There was a particular story where they were at like a tea ceremony and they had to pass around this tea bowl where people had to take turns taking a sip from it, and after Yoshitsugu took a sip from it, he left this like embarrassing spot of pus on his little like side of the dish. And so whenever they passed it on, the next person refused to drink from it, and they would just continue passing it on because they didn't want to drink from this thing that Yoshitsugu had drank from. And eventually it gets to Mitsunari, and Mitsunari drinks the entire contents of this tea bowl without hesitation and says that it's delicious. And Yoshitsugu was so touched by his friend's gesture, and basically that cemented his determination to fight for the Western Army. Now, again, could be fiction, but interesting story nonetheless. In Basara, Yoshitsugu fights on this like pelican that kind of floats in the air, so he shoots these orbs, these prayer beads at people, and he's able to do extra damage by cursing people. He's got an interesting design. He was introduced in Basara 3 along with Mitsunari. Here's his alternate outfit. And golden outfit. He almost looks like a mummified like deity or something like that, or like when you, I don't know, take like a strong religious figure who's died and you mummify their body. That's what he kind of reminds me of. I like the kind of butterfly motif on his helmet too. So Yoshitsugu, in a way, kind of like Soren, his weapon is actually the pelican that he sits on. So if I change his weapon, he has like different versions of this pelican. Instead of changing out like his prayer beads or anything like that. This is his joke weapon. It's actually a pretty good joke weapon in this game. I don't remember what his previous one was. See, look, it's like a like a ghost ship that's conveniently sized for him. Like a Flying Dutchman kind of theme going on there, I guess. I think these ones are just recolors. So let's have a go at it. Let's do story mode.
やれ双方落ち着け。太閤に大事なし。今はそれを誇るがよかろう。
それで当然だ。この上さらに秀吉様まで恣されていたならば、私は
三成君、秀吉を思うその心、とてもありがたく思うよ。
半兵衛様。
けれど今は徳川より先んじて抑えるべき敵も多い。悔しいだろうが、ここは一旦矛を収めてくれないか。
半兵衛様がそうおっしゃるならば、軽挙の愚はを犯さぬとここに宣誓します。
Wow, looks like the whole Toyotomi gang is here. Something else I want to note too is that, like I mentioned, Mitsunari is quite honorable too when it comes to fighting. So Yoshitsugu often does a lot of like scheming to get people to join the Western Army, and he does that with Motonari, and often he does that behind Mitsunari's back because he knows that Mitsunari wouldn't approve of it. So that's kind of an interesting thing to note. Even though Mitsunari seems kind of villainous, he's actually quite an honorable guy. Let's have a look at... Let's do Hideaki's stage. Unfortunately, they don't have a unique rival cutscene with Hideaki. In the previous game, Mitsunari and Yoshitsugu and Motonari bully Hideaki a lot into joining the Western Army, which really plays into the fact that Hideaki ends up betraying them because they treat him so poorly. Interesting to see that Mitsunari doesn't ride a horse in that story cutscene too. No talking? They're not even gonna have any text? That's interesting. Alright, so just like before, Mitsunari has a special inscription on his weapon that makes him always up in this like powered up state. That's why he looks kind of demonic, looks like his eyes are glowing with like a purple aura. So that's not usually what he looks like. So here he is. His regular attacks, again, he's a very speedy swordsman. Oh, Yoshitsugu, excuse me. So if you hold the button down, he'll just charge forward and end the combo right away. If you're running, he'll do this kind of like teleporting move where he'll teleport and reappear and then do a sword slash. His guard stance. I like this move a lot actually. So he like almost looks like he's about to like in a trance state, I guess, and about to lean to the side, then he just disappears and does this cool, like, donut-shaped attack. He's got this one. That's kind of an interesting one for Sumeragi. And then he has this one. He'll release like a bunch of sword slashes while he slowly sheaths the sword. Pretty cool. Aerial attack. The heavy one. Then let's look at his R2 attacks. So this one's kind of like a... almost like a Demon Fang kind of attack, like from the Tail series. Can I charge this up? No. Oh, okay, maybe I can charge it up. So that's a normal one, and then if I charge it... That's kind of interesting. He puts his sheath in his mouth like a... almost like a feral animal-like kind of movement. Here's his second R2 attack. So this one's a grab. It looks pretty cool. We saw it in the Sakon's episode. I'll use it a few times. He like puts the enemy down and then he like holds them down, pressing his sheath to their throat as he slowly unsheaths his sword, and then he like slices their head off. And then I think this one's his movement skill. So he's very fast, kind of like Hanbei's movement skill, and he's got a sheath in his mouth, makes him look very feral. And then you can like slash, and I think like the more you slash, the faster he gets. I'm not sure if this one cancels on its own after a while, actually. You can press this button and end it. That's an interesting one, actually. Let's give it a try. Let's chase after him. Let's use this move.
君は招待していないよ。城内にくせ者。いや、食べに来たから空勢者か。だあ、落石。いや、お化け野菜だ。いやいや、なんで野菜が。落とさず受け止めてよ。
Very animalistic movements here.
また野菜か。これはもてなしか。攻撃でござるか。走ったらお腹すいた。
Let's try the grab move. I wonder if I can grab Hideaki when he's eating.
部下のつまみ食いは許さない。はしたないですね、キングさん。歯向かうならば切る。背を向けるならば解体する。その肉、3年に一度の霜降りなのに返してよ。先駆けるならば。
One thing that's really cool about Mitsunari is when I slash the enemies, you can see they get like a second hit afterwards, like from an after slash. See, like I only hit them once, but there's like a second slash that appears afterwards. Here's our brutal grab move. Maybe if these guys could stop talking so we can see it.
将としての心はその2。イブとコブを欠かさぬよう。おい、そこの貴様。
Stop talking.
あと10人切ったら身を休めろ。はい。ひざまずけ。
It's pretty brutal. I like it. Looks cool.
これほどまでとは思っておりませなんだ。死んだか。私への憎しみはどうした？
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is Yoshitsugu, one of his nicknames is Gyobu. I think it comes from I think it's a historical reference or something like that. Oh, I can't grab him when he's eating.
さんが困ってしまいます。別に構いません。どうしよう。あの人まるでお構いなしだよ。
What a nice palace Hideaki has. Look at all this food here. Those guys giving out free rice balls.
正面からではいけません。蛇のごとく。
Where are you, Hideaki? I hear you.
つまんだ数だけ強くなれるかな。
これはすでにつまみ食いの域を超えてる。
誰もいない。つまみ食いだけの美味しさってあるよね。
私とて秀吉様の兵だ。兵法を知らぬわけではない。切れ味ばかりではない。今や正気も侮れぬか。
Where are you?
私のせいを
Did I run
表
past him?
してみせろ。死に合う覚悟があるならばな。慈悲深き天海様を悲しませること、まかりならぬ。
食べ過ぎるとつまみ食いじゃないの？
キンゴさんの通ったペンペン草もなんとやらですよ。
僕はこれに命をかけてるんだ。
皆さん、勇気ある彼のために念仏を。王の名にふさわしきはただ一人。
Are we done chasing him?
秀吉様だけだ。
君たちちゃんとご飯食べてきた
I've like killed everyone else. There's not very many people left.
行こうぜみんな。 この果てしない戦坂をよ。
Ah, how dare you? I was trying to decapitate this guy. Where are you, Hideaki? Not here. Is he near the entranceway? He's not usually there. It's kind of uncommon. He's not. I don't think it's possible for him to be out here. It's kind of strange. Hopefully I didn't glitch anything. I'm probably just being dumb. Wait, what? They took back their base? How did that happen? Where's Hideaki? I would be able to hear him eating. Not down here.
検討を重ねた結果、命の危機という結論に至りました。ちょんまげが足りなかった。
Hideaki. I feel like a fool. Where is he? Wait, what? I could have sworn. Oh, do you know why? It's because I'm looking for his, like, the boss marker over his head, and I didn't think that I thought I'd be able to see it from here. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys see this, but at least on my screen, the boxes in that corner are despawning as I get further away. So to me, like right here, there's like nothing in the corner over there. You're a tricky one, Hideaki. Okay, that took way longer than it should have. Sorry.
あなたを慈しみたい。さあ、その心をさらけ出し、私と共に微笑み合いましょう。
鍋の用意ができたよ。味付けは間違いないでよね。
私も鍋の具材でも
Stop dodging me. Ow. I wanna grab you. There you go. Taste of your own medicine, Tenka. Hey! How dare you? Take care of these guys first. Here you go. Taste your own medicine, Tenkai.
最も上にあるのは秀吉様だ。そんなたわごと一つで私の封を解けるとは思うな。見よ、豊臣が
Ah! He's grabbing me. I'm trying to remember which moves are mapped to which buttons. Oh, that's a pretty cool finish. I love that unflattering death pose he has.
Mm, そうだね。今日の鍋気分は。よし。あれでいくよ。
Still love these like poison rice ball guys. You got the one guy cooking up the rice balls and throwing them, and then you got the one guy standing on top like sprinkling poison onto it. What? They took back their base? Whatever.
私は秀吉様ほど寛大ではない
渓流のように透き通った醤油でしょ魚だって滑るよ
いくら食べても明日の朝には腹が減る人生を感じぬか
我らが50人一人で挑んでも到底及びますまい
You know, from a gameplay perspective, Mitsunari is pretty fun to play. I remember before I got into Basara, I was like, you know, oh, it's a game about samurai. They're all gonna be the same. They all use katana. They all use the same type of moveset. But they've done a really good job in making everyone very unique. Even characters that use the same weapon, like using swords, they do. Oh, what's wrong with this guy? They do a pretty good job of making everyone play very unique.
君たちの味付けが美味しいわないよねがっかりだよ
素材とカードを
何これちょっとわざとマスクしてるでしょ
あんたのお袋じゃねえんだから好みの味なんて知るかよ
この塩だけでご飯も野菜もいくらでもいけるんだよそんなことより僕には天海様という強い味方があれってごめんなさい
サワンの期待を裏切るな
共に単価の星を読もう
We got like the butterfly or the moth. Where'd he go? Oh, he's behind me.
そっちこそこの味がわからねえなん
See if we can have a good look at Hideaki's death animation.
私の目を盗み
Stop running!
沢山へと入り浸っていると聞いた貴様一体何を企んでいる
Ah, he's countering with his hot pot. You just taunt me? You just stuck his tongue out at me. How dare you?
その首を晒しておけ道しるべにはふさわしい
いろんな味が走馬灯になって
He like falls over and all these vegetables spill out from him, and then he slowly reaches for one before collapsing. Eat all your rice balls.
私の魂秀吉様と共にあるだから私は何一つ失っていない
Like how he looks all intimidating and he's speaking so solemnly and he's surrounded by a giant hot pot. Not exactly the best place to do your little monologue. Too many weapons. This is also pretty triumphant music. Was not expecting this for Mitsunari's story. Usually he has like solemn or evil sounding music.
もう我慢ならねえ。俺に命じてくださいよ。家康のやつをぶっ潰せって。半兵衛様から町の指示が出てんのは知ってますけど、俺が一人で動く分には何も問題ないっしょ。
黙れ左近。家康を切るのは私だ。貴様にその許可を与えはしない。
すいません、つい頭に血が上っちまって。
処断されかねない事柄を軽々に口ずさむな。
I just got an achievement during that conversation. It said, "Thank you for playing." You're welcome, Basara. You're welcome. I have like over 90% of the trophies in this game now. I think I just have a few more, but I think they're the trickier ones. I don't feel like grinding out like higher level fugitive bingo or something. Okay. Kind of want to do this stage. Last time we took over all the Takeda bases first. This time, maybe we should go for all the Kenshin bases first. So Yoshitsugu, because he floats around on this pelican, he suffers from a couple of the same drawbacks as like Soren. I guess just Soren. So the thing is with Yoshitsugu, you can't immediately turn 180. Like I can't just go back. I have to like turn him, almost like a car. So I can't just immediately face back. Like Mitsunari, I can just immediately dash backwards. I can't do that with Yoshitsugu. I had to take a little bit of a long route. Okay, so he is a pretty good ranged fighter. And his key feature is if I hold the button down after an attack, he'll create this like area that curses people. And so enemies with a curse marker will take additional damage. So every time I shoot, they'll take like additional prayer beads that will come out of nowhere and hit them. So I can like, do it in the middle of a combo. Doesn't really combo very well actually. Like that. Here's his guard stance. Looks like a magical barrier. So his triangle attack, he shoots his prayer beads out and then they come back. Guarding triangle. And then guarding square. Well, that's an interesting one. That's new for Sumeragi. This is R1. There's a little bit more of a spread shot there. aerial attacks. Not super great in the air. By the way, look at his arms move in the air. And the way the bandages that flow from his arms kind of accentuate his movements. It's kind of cool. And then, oh, I can also do heavy attack. And if you hold the button down, he will like tractor beam enemies before he sits on them. R2 moves. Oh, here's... So, because Yoshitsugu can't ride a horse, he gets this move instead, which is like... uses his beads as wheels. Kind of makes up for the fact that he can't horse ride. While you're doing it, you can attack. And he'll kind of spin. And then if you hold the button down, you can do like a drift. So if I hold the triangle button down, he'll slow down, so I can have a bit more control over him. Another R2 move. Oh, that's an interesting one. It almost looked like he like ripped his heart out. I can't even use it again while it's active. Now my prayer beats seem like they're supercharged. I don't remember this attack. And then another R2 move. I remember this one. It creates like a vortex that sucks people in. Oh, I used up all my prayer beads supercharge. Okay, so pay attention to enemies I curse. They'll get a marker on them, and then when I hit, they will get hit by extra... Actually, let's try here. So they're cursed, so... Oh, you can't really see it. They die too fast. So I curse them. Yeah, so see, they're getting hit by extra prayer beads that kind of spawn out of nowhere. I know it's hard to see. Maybe in a group it'll be easier. Let's speed it up. Well, I want to get out of this. There. Curse some people. See, like, you can see them glow blue. There's like extra prayer beads that are spawning to hit all my cursed targets. Let's try not to get caught by the ninjas over here. Ah! No, stop it. We're gonna... Haha, you didn't catch me, I was too fast. Where am I going? No, I don't want to go this way, no. It's the wrong direction. Oh god, they caught me. Okay, why that movement skill does not cancel right away. It's a little annoying. Oh, let's do our UFO attack, see? I can suck them up. Ah. Easier to use that move in midair. Oh, the red guys took over my base. Where's the base here? It's behind me. No, Yukimura's almost here. Okay, there's Kenshin. Okay, so he still fails even if I take over Kenshin's bases instead of Shingen's. Interesting. I forgot to show off this move too. If I do moving triangle, I can just rapid fire shoot the balls until I run out. It's a pretty good range move actually. See, I always forget one of the moves when I show off. See, there's extra balls spawning. I keep saying that. I hope you're seeing it. I just really appreciate the details in Basara. Okay, I'm just gonna go fight the boss. I don't care. Ah. Hey, Kasuga.
あの方のお心内が私などにわかるものか。だからこそ私は冷たくきらめく剣でありたい。
It's still such a strange battle pose. See her take. Ah! See, if like the enemy falls behind me, I can't immediately turn around to get them. A little bit annoying. I'm gonna save my Basara for Kenshin. So Yoshitsugu's not super great for boss fights. He's good for crowd control. He's good at outranging people though. Only like Maguichi and Tsuruhime give him trouble with that.
この日の元に幾度となく繰り返されし選定の儀。いざ問わん。そなたは誠の主なりよ。こう名乗りをあげ。
Let's show off both of their Basara attacks. Let's lure Kenshin over here. He like despawned for a second. Oh, I did not mean to do a double Basara attack. No! I was pressing the partner button at the same time by accident. Can I build up enough Basara? I don't think so. Oh, I forgot to show off their taunts too, dang. Okay, I almost have enough. Oh, I'm probably gonna kill him before then. If I go beat up some mooks. Oh good, Kenshin's not chasing me.
ただそれだけであればいい。
Okay, let's go show off. Well, first I'll taunt. There you go. Not that it was super engaging, but you know, whatever. Okay, let's do our Basara attack. So he like juggles them in the air with his prayer beats while laughing kind of maniacally. Oh, I got a new tennis racket. Sell this one.
Mitsunari no koto yo. あれでよくこらえてはおるが、今一度主や太閤の言葉が入りようと思えてな。
なるほど。君が言うならばそうなのだろうね。わかった。秀吉へは僕から言っておこう。
やれありがたや。恩に切るぞ賢人よ。
大谷君、君は僕のやり方を手ぬるいと思うかい？
はて、我には何とも。
一つ違えば家康君の離反もなかったかもしれない。いや、つまらない話だったね。忘れてくれ。
地下に誰かがいる。
何やら
大歌集です。
Let's do this fight, since I keep avoiding it. I mean, it's just a duel, so there's not really much to see, but might as well show you. That evil glow in Mitsunari's eyes really adds to the effect. Let's show off his Basara attack. Come over here, Katsui. Too many enemies, gotta get rid of these. Come over here!
あなたがここで引かぬとあらこの侵入者と共に切り捨てるまで。
思い出せ勝家、かつてのお前を、それがしと共に歩んだ日々を。
かつてなど深く地中に埋まりし覚え石 もはや掘り返されることはない。
出陣するぞ。担ぎそれがしに続け。
お任せを利家様。提灯小僧のごとく道を照らしてみせましょう。
その首を狩ると決めた。いや、
私は傀儡だ。
その首を狩ると決めた。
一時の夢に過ぎない。
It's like a flashback conversation there. I talked about this in Hanbei's episode, but Mitsunari's Basara attack is pretty cool. The way he like slashes and then teleports and then he jumps up in the air and you see the moon overhead.
私の魂は秀吉様と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。
And then the way he likes to hold his sheath in his mouth and then sheath his sword afterwards, so feral. Oh, so many weapons to sell. First world problems. I got too many swords.
Mitsunari お前は未だ家康の討伐を望むか。
秀吉様、恐れながら忌憚なきこの心境を吐露する許可を。奴は決して犯してはならぬものを犯しました。あなた様の道を汚す反旗という名の愚行。あなた様や半兵衛様の信頼にデードを塗ったその行為、この手で刻み殺さねば到底収束しえません。
そうか。一つだけ言おう、三成よ。過去にとらわれしその先に未来はないぞ。
秀吉様、それは一体。お待ちください、秀吉様。秀吉様。
中心。おかしな足だ。お尋ね者が紛れ。
Oh, we haven't seen that cutscene yet. That's interesting. I can't remember what that is, if that just means Matabe is doing an intrusion, but it's a different version of it. Why did it appear after the scrolls? Usually the red and the blue scroll appear last. I forget. Oh, it's just a duel with him. Oh, it's because it's part of the anime route. Okay, so the red scroll again is the anime route. We're gonna do the blue route today. Let's do the drama route.
Koeiの行で、それはおそらく罪なのだろう。秀吉様がそうおっしゃられたからには、私は家康を忘れ、豊臣の臣としてのみ生きる。おそらくそれが秀吉様の望まれる道なのだ。
三成様、やべえです。
どうした？何事だ、左近。
家康の野郎が海賊と手を組んで俺ら豊臣を潰しに。
なんだと。
ひとまず大阪城に戻れて半兵衛様から伝令が。でどこ行くんすか三成様。
遅れるな。家康、なぜだ。なぜこの時に再来する。貴様を忘却しようと決めた今この瞬間に。
あれが石田かい。なるほど、あいつが言う通りの男みてえだな。
左腕の名は飾りではない。ほど油断するな。
お客さんだ。整備の当番以外は出てこいや。了解っす。
Okay, so I learned my lesson. I'm not going to do the secret route on this stage. It's too much trouble with all the jumping puzzles.
一つや二つじゃ怒りは上がらねえぜ。
富岳にはもっともっと大筒を乗せねえとな。
たく三成様ってのは自分一人で軍艦止めようとか無茶にも程があるっての。
まあ挟み撃ちを避ける意味では悪くもなかろう。そこまで考えての蛮勇とも思うにがな。私と秀吉様の兵法を知らぬわけではない。
Thanks, Yoshitsugu.
やるな。兄貴の次、いやその次の次だと認めてやる
I
よ。
love how that attack like freezes enemies for a split second.
もはや止められまい。てめえこの餌にしてやる。
Yeah, that's where I was on this side for the jumping puzzle.
誰か布をよこせ。あんた密航かい。船酔いしても知らねえぜ。助がなんだ。仲間は絶対見捨てねえ。
血気盛んな客だがいつものことだ。
Ah, stop it. Oh god. There's that giant wheel of hammer guys just passing me by in the background.
流れは向こうにあるか。
Ow.
せめて震えを止めてからにしろ。
Oh, I like impaled myself on the spikes there. Oh, there's the famous Ieyasu cry.
王兵と手を結ぶほど。
我らの未来は我らが選ぶ。あまたの戦場を切り開く。それが最下の生き様だ。
二度とは言わない。家康に命じられた合祭を吐け。
それほどまで
I forgot about this move. Just the neutral triangle attack for Mitsunari. Ow! I'm trying to show off, Makuichi. Come on.
かかる気もなし。
Stop it. Okay, I gotta stop that machine gun. It's annoying.
残酷するのみだ。
お前こそ伝令を無視して構わないのか。
Okay.
本城に帰還せよとの命が出ている。
Well, that's kind of cool. So you like kickflip them in the air, and if you hold the button down, you teleport after them.
家康の肝を知ることのみだ。
音に聞こえる中心をこうもたやすく反する。厄介な知り合いを持ったものだな。特に。いやろども疲れてるのに無理しやがって。あとはお前次第だ。進め、もっと近。
Let's build up some Basara for Yoshitsugu so I can double Basara the giant machine.
お前はよ。あんた鬼にちょっかい出しといてただで済むとは思っちゃいねえよな。こんなからくりにすら頼るのは
I can't see. I can't see.
家康、秀吉様と一対一で向き合った貴様はどこへ行った。 やってくれたじゃねえか。いいぜ、こいつを見て漏らしちまっても知らねえぞ。あっやっしん。なる他者に手を怪我させる、それが貴様のサワンの期待を裏切るな。
共に単価の星を読もう。
という絆なら家康、貴様のそれを断じて拒否。
No matter how many times I see that, it's too cool.
あんたは本当に一つのことしか見えねえんだな。黙れ。海賊風情が私を論ずるな。あいつは本当にいろんなもの
Oh wait, I don't want to do this. That is not what I wanted. Well, okay.
ずっと離れた明日とかをよ。だからなんだ。そんなものはすべて
I want to do the grab.
様にお導きいただけば済む話だ。頼まれたのは秀吉を討つまでのあんたの足止めだが、そうだな、先送りしたい気持ちもよくわかるぜ。貴様ごときがそれ以上奴の代弁者を気取るな。あんた家康や秀吉を失った後どう生き生きだ。秀吉様が崩御されるなど万が一にもありえない。だが仮にそうなれば
That attack is such a cool finisher. No, don't catch me. I was gonna decapitate you. So this is what it feels like to be on the other end. There we go. Oh, come on. Let me finish. So brutal. Sorry to make you look uncool in front of your fellow bros.
Hideyoshi-sama と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。
So it sounds like Ieyasu has killed Hideyoshi and Hanbei's passed away from his illness at this point in the story. Or rather, just before that stage we played. I think if you do Mitsunari's regular route, then Hideyoshi's still alive at the end because you don't get to that point in the story. Oh, okay, we're already at the Battle of Sekigahara against Ieyasu. That was fast. A lot more of these story routes are only 5 stages instead of 6. I thought the majority of them were 6, but we're seeing a lot more 5.
Hideyoshi-sama, Hanbei-sama, Sawan Mitsunari, ただいま帰参いたしました。
ご苦労。敵の回路を断ってくれたと聞いているよ。命じてはいないけれど、まあ今はよしとしよう。
しかしその分家康の接近を許す形となったがな。 懲罰代わりよ。お前には城の守護を命じる。
今この時に私をお連れくださらないのですか。
秀吉は己が手で決着をつけることを望んでいるんだ。かつての友柄とはいえ、ここはわきまえてくれないか。
半兵衛様。
三成よ、お前は一戦交えた後なのだ。今は身を休め、増援として控えるがよい。
しかし秀吉様、秀吉様。
Wait, they're still alive? Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is some alternate history. Oh, he had a different intro animation there.
それにサコ、すまない。礼を言う。
なのいいですって。じゃあ行きましょう。
今こそ断罪の時だ。家康。
Okay, but he still hates Ieyasu, so that doesn't change.
致命傷にはまだ程遠い。愛すみません。
Maybe I should have read a full story guide on this route before. I got lazy because you can't really find them for a lot of the minor characters, and I played a lot of the minor characters in this series first, and then I got lazy checking all the looking for the translations. That move is so satisfying.
こいつにちょいとばかし見せたいものがあるんでな。
その瞳は私に何かを示そうというのか。だがそれに耳を傾ける気はない。あなたと言葉を交わせとは聞いていないがゆえに。
我が友の命に従わず。
君の思いをも踏みにじる。
ならば半兵衛。
Where is he?
我は
左腕の期待を裏切るな。
共に旦過の星を読もう。
見届けようと思う。我らが腕。 その行く末を。
ああ、そうだね、秀吉。
Where is he? Ah.
だてしよ。ここで
Gotta finish him off with something cool.
どけ。私の前に立つべきは。
Oh no, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I didn't mean to decapitate you. Wrong guy. Sorry, my bad. Sometimes you make that mistake, right?
だったら俺が見せてやんよ。 三成様の邪魔はさせねえ。
He just kicks his body over so he's face down again. That's rude.
どうだ。見えてた。足りねえってんなら何度だけ触れまくった。家康。そこか。家康。三成。たとえ秀吉様がお許しになられようとも。 私だけは絶対に貴様を許しはしない。そうか。答えを見出せたんだな。三成。秀吉殿。今日が全ての区切りの日だ。そしてやはりお前も立ちはだかるのだな。三成。石田三成。俺が食っちまっても恨むなよ。ああ、もちろんだ。それが戦の業なのだから。 今あんたの瞳には何が映ってる。何も見えてねえってんならカモン、竜王の天下ってやつを見せてやるぜ。流れは
かに我が軍にあり、このまま交渉を知恵と引きずり下ろしましょうぞ。
家康には久しぶりだな。トップギアで行かせてもらうぜ。貴様には刹那の生存も許可しない。
So I mentioned this before, but in recent Basara media, they've been kind of pushing for Masamune to be Mitsunari's rival instead of Ieyasu, because they want to bring Masamune back to the spotlight while keeping one of the newer characters. And again, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Especially since his Ieyasu cry is just so iconic now. It doesn't make sense for him to be rivaling Masamune instead. I think in the Basara Last Party anime, they actually made it so Masamune was the one who killed Hideyoshi instead of Ieyasu, just to push this agenda. And again, I'm not sure if I like it, but, you know, whatever.
それ式の同調で家康を理解したつもりか。こんな蛇を友とするのが貴様の道か。家康。このまま破れ去りはしない。
What if I decapitate him too? Ow, come stop it.
Ieyasu. Mitsunari. Hideyoshi様では民のすべてを得ませられない。貴様はそう言ったな。ああ、そう確信している。 秀吉様のお力を侮る貴様が気に食わない。すべての民が救われるべきとも思わない。だが、あえて聞く。私と共にあるならば、それも叶うとは考えなかったか。それは。そうか。やはりそうなのだな。 そのように劣化した魂が私の知る貴様であるものか。消滅しろ家康。私の友はここにいる。それは断じて貴様ではない。
That battle stance for Ieyasu looks kind of awkward. Darn. Right now the game's main theme is playing, but it's not being recorded because it's copyright, so you're probably not hearing any background music here. It's unfortunate. Where did Masamune go? Oh, that's not Masamune. The headbutt.
わしは進むぞ、三成。
Is Masamune gone? Did I get him? I want to decapitate him. Well, there's Tadakatsu. No, I don't want him.
そのつもりだったが、やはり届かなかったのだろうな。
私と貴様の二人がいれば、どんな戦だろうと乗り越えられたはずだ。
わしもそう思う。 だが戦に勝つだけでは誰も笑いはしないんだ。
結局貴様は選んだのだ。私や秀吉様より無造無造の輩ども。
わしは選んだ。お前や秀吉殿よりも守るべき無数の皆を。
すぐない。そして残
界。Tadakatsu took back my bases so quickly.
今の義兄の友よ。
Don't guard him. Ah. No, not you. You're not an easy opponent to duel. Ah! Come on! Oh, my hand! Fine. Where's Ieyasu? Oh, there he is. He's just getting caught in our crossfire. Don't knock me down this bridge. No, please. Don't. Okay, I knocked him down. Ooh, rice balls. Thanks, Ieyasu. I'll just stand here. Whatever. Yeah, hit me. You can't do anything about it.
Mitsunari-sama.
行くぞ、家康。家康、貴様は私の心の中のみで生き続けろ。私の生涯の友として。
Alright, there we have it. So this time Mitsunari won out. As opposed to all the times Ieyasu ends up winning in all the other media. Okay, so I do want to play a little bit of free play just because I want to show you one of Yoshitsugu's cutscenes after this. So Hideaki, Kenshin and Shingen, Katsui and Toshiie, duel, Mochika, and battle Sekigahara against Ieyasu.
さあ、本命、平和だからとたるみすぎだ。鉄火に興じる暇があれば、少しは私を手伝え。その時代は1000年の時を超えて繁栄を極めるのであった。
Okay, let's do some free play. I just want to show off Yoshitsugu. Well, rather, I want to show off a cutscene of his. A rival cutscene. Where is it? Did I just scroll past everything? Oh, there we go. Oh, we can't do roulette on this one right now. That's too bad. So, Kanbei, we've seen him before, and I've mentioned that one of his character traits is he's super unlucky, and he's also a victim of Yoshitsugu's machinations sometimes. Yoshitsugu definitely takes advantage of Kanbei, so they have a rival cutscene between the two of them. It's a little entertaining. Thank you for that laugh, Yoshitsugu. Very nice. Gets all the ladies. We'll stick to Mitsunari since it's still a Mitsunari playthrough.
癖をつけられ穴蔵暮らし。小生だって群雄割拠の足くれだぞ。
I thought the cutscene would play here. Do I have to pick a different? Do I have to pick a different stage? Okay, well let's fight him here anyways. Okay, maybe he'll play at the end when we see him. At the end of the stage. If it doesn't, maybe I'll have to find a different stage to show off. Or I can show it off during the Kanbei playthrough. Well, I'm not going to do a Kanbei playthrough, but I'm going to do Matabe with Kanbei. Rival cutscenes also don't matter which character you're controlling at the time, so I'm controlling Mitsunari now. But Yoshitsugu is still my primary, that's why it should still have played, even though I was fighting as Mitsunari. These poor guys I'm running over in the minecart. They're just partying and hanging out. I'm here running them over and shooting them. Who's the real villain? Well, I guess I'm Yoshitsugu, so I'm still the villain, regardless. Look, they're just futilely running into the wall, trying to escape. You know, I didn't really like Kanbei's stage in Basara 3, so I didn't think I would like his stage in this game, but it turns out to be one of the better ones, just for fun factor. Wait, did I not take over that base? I thought I did. It's still red on the map. Oh, dang it. Failure. I swear it's possible to break down that door. Cutscene? Really? No? Oh, there we go. He's lucky he wasn't crushed by his own weapon there.
命と同じくらい大事なんだよ。
鬼人のようだね、大谷君は。
今日お前さんさえいなければ小生は我が気づかずとも。
Also, the fact that Yoshitsugu can like UFO tractor beam people with his weapon.
やっぱりついてなかったか。その首を狩ると決めた。
Okay, because usually Kanbei doesn't have a real cutscene at the end of this stage, that's why I was worried.
しまいか。さようか。なら今一度満天の夢に興じるとしよう。
Yoshitsugu's eyes are kind of creepy. I like it. Adds to his design. He's also got an interesting character theme, as you can hear it in the background there. I mean, I've talked about this before, but I love how the character themes in Basara, like, they're all so unique in terms of, like, the instruments and the tone, and yet they all work as battle music, and they also all work as just regular theme music, too. It's really good. Alright, so there we have it. Mitsunari's drama route and a little bit of Yoshitsugu gameplay. We only have a few more characters left to go. We're almost nearing the end of the series. So I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think, and hope you look forward to the next episode. Goodbye!